How's everybody doing? Let me turn some of my pedals back on here. We did some videos today. That's one sound. Let me go to another sound. All right. You guys are gonna have to let me know that you can hear me okay. Tweaked a couple of things today, so it's always good to do a little check. And we are just streaming on Fishman channels today. So I'm all yours if you have a Fishman question, and I have a couple of questions for you guys, I'm sure as well. But yeah, and I'm also very excited to show you some updates that I've done to my DC600. Very, very excited, in fact. Okay. So, whilst we wait, make sure everything's okay, which will just take a few seconds, I'm gonna rearrange a couple of pedals, go through some sounds today, play some tracks, hang out with you guys. And this sounds really, really good straight away. This is literally the first time I have plugged this guitar in since I've had it. Can we get a close up? Oh yes, yes we can. Okay, I'm going to show you the guys what we've got going on here. So this guitar is the Kiesel DC600. Super cool guitar. In fact, before I go into too much details, let me quickly share this Facebook post on my pages as well. Hey Eric, welcome. Okay. And I'll show you what we've done with this guitar. Okay. Don't be shy, Facebook guys, as well. I see there's a bunch of you on here, but you ain't typing anything in the chat yet. You guys are making me suspicious about my audio, but Eric on YouTube was like, no, everything's good. You're all good. Don't be shy. Okay, let me just get this shared and then we are good to go. What's everybody up to heading into the weekend? Any plans for the weekend, guys? Okay, let's share that. Okay, one more and then we are done, guys. Sounds fine. Hey, you're over on the Fishman Twitch channel. That is awesome. Okay, one more and then we are good. Okay, there we go. All done. So, yo Richard, nice to see you. How are you doing? Let's Richard, it feels very comforting to see a familiar face in the chat. Okay, I've got to tell you. So anyway, just streaming on the Fishman channel, so I am all yours today. Normally I am streaming across some of my channels and the chat just goes absolutely crazy, and that means sometimes that I might not get to answer any questions that you may have. But today, as I'm just streaming on the Fishman socials, any questions that you have about my guitars, my Fishman pickups, fire them into the chat and I will do the best I can. Hey, welcome. So this guitar basically has just came back from my guitar tech. It's a Kiesel DC600, and previously I had some other active pickups on there, which were okay, but you know me guys. You know I like me some Fishman Fluence. And this is the guitar that I use with my triple play. And actually, I haven't turned the triple play on in a while, so the battery is probably worn down. because it's taken my guitar tech a little while. He hasn't been on full capacity, so he's had this for about 3 weeks or so now. But good that the triple play still turns on after 3 weeks in the cold. So this guitar actually does not have the battery pack, but I was thinking about adding that. Currently, just a little typical battery compartment. You can see those little red springs though. It's gorgeous, thank you. Yeah, you can see those red springs in there. So it does have noiseless springs, which is really cool. This guitar is a neck through design. So really, really cool to get that access up top. And I believe this is the first neck that I've ever had, which has walnut and mahogany stripes. So it's quite striking. If you can see those orange stripes going through the body, well, through the neck, all the way through into the body. Yeah, this is a walnut neck with mahogany stripes, Joseph. So pretty cool. And it is an ebony board and 20-inch radius on the, so it's very flat. But I went for medium jumbo frets on this guy as opposed to regular, my normal sort of jumbo frets that I usually go for. And this guitar now has the open core classics in it, and it's wired with a Fender Super 5-way switch, so I get all of the splits with this guitar. Also, one other mod that I've done, which is quite interesting, is the tone pot is reversed. So the secondary profile is the default profile, and you push-pull to get to the first profile. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting approach, but sometimes on certain models, if I was going to use the other profile all the time, it just makes sense just to reverse them, right? So yeah, these are the open cores, really cool. And let me show you something else, guys, just 2 seconds. Totally wasn't planning for this, but it's pretty handy. This is another color that you can get the open cores in, which is the white color. And I think that is pretty cool as well. Let me actually, you have to let me know what color do you prefer. Let me just get back up here. So they have been installed previously on another guitar. So this is open core classic in white. Now this is a classic in the ceramic. Oh, is this a classic? This might be a modern. I think this is actually a modern. Alnico modern. This is another favorite finish of mine. You know, that kind of really super shiny finish. Really, I love this finish a lot. The Alnico in this, I don't know what they call this one, but it feels great. Super smooth, quite strong, really good. So, 2 different options on 2 different looks there. But I like the open cores. I like that look. It's a classic vibe. Who is that? Oh, no. Okay, awesome. That's exactly it. I want to see much of a cavity I need to create. Oh, okay. So what guitar do you have, Miner, that you're thinking about putting some Fishmans in there? I'm interested in that. Okay, and guys on Facebook, if you have any questions, just drop it in the chat. I'm all up to date. This stream today is just dedicated to everybody that is watching on the Fishman socials, so we can really geek out. I'm right up to date with the questions, so don't be shy, drop them in there. The guys on YouTube are smashing the chat straight away. Facebook, it's okay, you can type, it's fine. And whilst you are typing, let me show you some sounds that I'm going to be using today. So first of all, this is my heavy sound, I'd say. Catch, you like the white? Okay, the white looks good. I mean, what do you think the white would look like in this guitar? Oof, what do you think? It would really... Ooh, actually, that might work. I don't know. What do you guys think? Whoa, I wish I'd never done that now. I'm kind of like, oh, that might be very cool. Richard, definitely the white. Oh man, don't tempt me. I've literally just had it delivered back. Well, picked it up. Chrome would be badass. Yeah, that is a good shout, Wes. Yeah, really kind of, maybe he's taking it away from that classic look. So maybe I'll do that in a little while, like a month or two. It's good shouts, guys. So that's one sound. My other sound is based around an amp with an overdrive pedal. Joel prefers the black, yeah. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with the black, isn't it, really? That's the thing. And previously it had black pickups, and I just wanted to change them over to make them Fluence, you know? So that is achieved, really. Splits. That's what I was missing on my previous pickups now that I've got those splits. If you guys haven't tried Fishman Fluence, the splits are like next level splits. Once you try like those 2 and 4 positions on Fluence, it is game over. Record guitar audio and MIDI with the triple play for some double track lines? Absolutely, yeah, you could do that. It would just be the case of, I mean, I dare say we could probably even give that a quick shot. Hey guys, what is up? Although I don't know how much battery I have in this because I literally haven't charged it since the last stream and my guitar tech has had this. So, morning, Co. But yes, you could do that because if you think about it, the triple play, basically, it's just a separate MIDI input, right? Let me just move that along a little bit. So this is fired MIDI, you know, albeit wirelessly, very cleverly done, into your DAW, and you have the audio at the same time. So no problem in recording both of those channels at the same time. So yeah, why are white and chrome more expensive than the black ones? I guess it's probably just the materials. I can tell chrome Fluence more expensive than the black ones. The chrome, if it's like this type of material, I actually have an Ibanez. Let me show you something, guys. You like this? I have this other guitar which has those pickups that you are talking about. Unfortunately, I have a huge chair right in the way as well. I've been moving stuff around. Oh goodness! I'll ding this guitar up a little bit, but so this guitar has those chrome-like finish pickups, I believe. You see how they're like super shiny? And I guess that type of material, I mean, that feels so solid as well. So that material probably is just a little more expensive than the materials for the other ones. Ergo, Hog, what is up? What is up? Yeah, that's a pretty cool look though. I like that. That is also a very, very nice looking. Yeah, this guitar, very cool. Needs a bit of a clean though, because it's been in the guitar rack for a while. So, I want to try some cleans. I don't know, maybe first actually I'll jam a little bit. Yeah, it's a nice finish, Miner. I like that red finish. It looks really, really good. What we got here? Oh, a track by my buddy Pilot that he was jamming around. It's an E flat minor. Let's try jamming a little bit in E flat minor. Keep those questions coming, guys. I've got all of your questions right here. Any questions on pickups, sounds? There we go, the DC600 looks good. I'm with you. try some cleans. Yeah, I could jam. Choking. I could jam all night of this track. E flat minor, definitely not a favorite key to jam over. Hi Nigel, welcome, nice to see you here, buddy. But, you know, we'll take all keys. I bought, what is it, a D'Angelo guitar, acoustic guitar this week. My son-in-law is super excited to get it. Man, that's cool. Nice one. Purchased the black nickel cover Tosin Abasi set. Oh, for your Jackson soloist. VNC Rockstar, you are in for a treat. You are in for a treat. That is very, very cool. So that guitar is going to get transformed, I'm sure. Very cool. Jackson soloist with Tosin's pickups. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. So yeah, I'm totally up to date, guys, on all of the comments coming in. So if you have a question on pickups, guitars, I'll probably go as far as coffee as well. If you have a question on coffee, fire it into the chat. Let's talk. I'm here to hang out. I'm here for the next, well, until 6 p.m. UK. So we are here dedicated to you for 1 full hour. What's the other pickup? Nigel, this is a MIDI pickup. Good spot. This is the Fishman triple play pickup, wireless pickup, transforms this straight away across the room and it goes straight into my triple play wireless. Now, if you guys have very, very good eyes, no, actually, I was just looking, I was seeing if you could spot it. It is right across here. When you get a triple play, let me show you actually. This is the other end of it, right? This is the dongle that goes into your computer. Super simple. There's no setup. You just literally plug it in, turn this end on, and you are good to go. You are connected. Now there is some great software that comes with the triple play, which really helps you kind of configure it and get the most out of it. But this is the little guy, the little magic device that you plug in. Get a little red LED. And then you turn on this side. I think maybe, shall we add a sound or two on triple play? Should we do that whilst we are catching up on the chat? So let me show you my door. I haven't set this up because I wasn't anticipating doing this. But this is the door that I'm using right now. I'm gonna add a new MIDI track and show you how simple it is in real time. I'm gonna take, I don't know, like an instrument like Diva. Diva's a good instrument, but you can use it with any virtual instrument. And yeah, the pickup is removable. It has these, basically, I've put these little razors on, Steph, so you can lift it out, you can take it out. So maybe we could have a clean sound at the same time. That might be really, really nice. I've either pushed something or I've really got a very close action. That sounds cool. Well, that sound, they're not that. Well, these are all like synthy sounds. Let me turn my volume down. Oh, that's a Saturday night sound, not a Friday night sound. But yeah, it is super simple. Let me get some nice pads up. That's not a very nice pad, is it? Now, there's different modes on that as well. Really cool. I'm going to turn it off for now because I wasn't really set up to do any MIDI stuff, but you can see, having not used it in a couple of weeks, the battery's still got some charge left. It's very easy just to connect it. Super easy. The latency is actually really good. Yeah, Nigel. Yeah, if you, because it has different modes, some modes work really well with monophonic synths. You can like sweep, bend, vibrato, the full works. Really cool. So let me turn that dreamy sound off, and I wanted to show you some of the splits and different sounds of these classics because it's the first time I've heard them as well. So I'm just gonna go to my clean rack here and turn off the dreamy sound. We'll leave a bit of reverb on. Maybe we'll turn the reverb off, just have the delay. All right, so 5-way switch. I really like 5-way switches. A lot of people obviously just stick with the default 3-way switch, but I like the 5-way super switches, so this is what I'm using right now. Neck position. Let's go with that next position. That's actually quite nice. It feels a little bit like a secondary kind of humbucker sound, almost like it's two sounds together. Let me try that with a little bit of gain. That is the middle position. Let's compare that with the humbucking. And full humbucking. There we go, we get that spark back. Oh, let's try it with the octaver on. We gotta try the octaver with that split. cool. What's the difference between voice 1 and 2? That's a good question, Richard. So usually voice 1 and voice 2, 1 is a little bit lower output and it's kind of more like a passive sound. Let's try it though. Let's flip between them. So the tone part will change between the two different profiles. Right now, when I have it pushed down like this, that's actually reversed. So yeah, Co, it's really cool. So that is profile 2. So let's just chug on a chord for a few minutes. Well, maybe a few seconds actually. So basically that addition, the second profile has a little bit more kind of top end bite. Listen out for that kind of, the sort of, the pick attack and stuff. And also the mid-range is a little bit different as well. What is that box on the guitar? This is a triple play, and I'm not using that right now. I have it turned off, but this is Fishman's wireless MIDI system, which is very, very cool. So yeah, I think basically the voicing difference between 1 and 2. One voice has a little bit more lower mid growl, and the other has a little bit more kind of grit or brightness to them. So that's really cool because you don't need 2 sets of pickups. You just change the voice. That's really cool. I like that. In the room here, you can really tell the difference. So hopefully that translates well on the stream too. Yeah, and I am right up to date with the comments as well. So if you've got a question, then absolutely fire it into the chat. So it's a tuner that sends data as MIDI notes to a computer. It's not a tuner. Let me turn it back on and show you real quick. So basically in my computer, if I drag, say, an instrument, it could be any sound, a piano, a string, a keyboard. I turn this on. Right away, we are triggering. We are triggering sounds. Hey Rob, welcome. And then if you wanted to blend that with the clean guitar or any guitar, I changed my pickups to the Fishman Fluence. Yeah, it's very cool, Rob, yeah. And that's just with a very simple sound, the first sound that I actually loaded. So, super, super cool. Maybe next week we'll do a session on triple play. Yeah, let me know if you guys would like to have another session just all about triple play, going through the different modes, try some different sounds, write some songs, and we'll do it all in an action-packed hour of just triple play madness. You guys let me know what you think of that idea. I'll turn the reverbs and stuff back on that sound. Thank you, John. Oh, that's a good question, Gray. You're primarily a keyboard player, and let's read out fully. You just bought a triple play, best acoustic and 12-string emulation. Because I am a guitarist, I haven't really taken too much notice of what guitar sample libraries are available. But historically, I remember East West as a company used to do a lot of guitar sample products. There might be some dedicated modeling type of products now which just model those sounds so you can play them in with your hey Bonnie. But yeah, I think a lot of libraries that are for Contact seem to be very popular. Native Instruments Contact library is like, it's the platform that a lot of sample libraries use, so maybe you can even pick one up on Splice. Yeah, Gray, I think strumming, because that's where you're going to have to probably just play with a velocity, because it's difficult enough, not just for the actual pickup, but also the VST or actual software synth itself to deliver a realistic guitar. So piezo, I wouldn't say is better because it's quite different. It's nice to have the option of a piezo or similar acoustic pickup, but for me, when I use triple play, my biggest thing is I want synth lines, lead lines, pads. You know, I'm a terrible keyboard player, but obviously I play guitar. So just having the option of just recording chords immediately into the DAW and then being able to play, edit, chop them around and stuff, that is like massive for me. It's really a big thing. But yeah, to the question earlier, this guitar now has the classic open core Fishman Fluence pickup on them with a 5-way super switch, and they are sounding great. Yeah, so keep those questions coming on both Facebook and YouTube. This is very good conversations going on today. Very difficult. Yeah, very difficult to strum, I guess, you know, that's always going to be a problem. But a way around that is some libraries and synths, when you play a chord, they do like a mock strum inside of the arpeggiator, and the arpeggiator itself is set up to emulate strumming patterns. So that might be a sort of nice balance, you know, to get those strumming like patterns going into it. Yeah. Yeah, totally. It's nice to do as much as what we can from one instrument, you know, especially if you're traveling, like you're saying, then absolutely. So I haven't tried these pickups with a song or anything like that. I wonder if maybe I won't play a McRocklin Hutch track, but just a little bit of a jam sort of thing. See how they sound in a track. What we got? Not more E flat minor. Bit of a funk vibe. Let's try a little bit of this. Yeah, that track just loops and loops, so we could just jam that out for like 17 minutes. Are you using the triple play right now? No, the triple play was turned off. That was just my guitar plugged into my stream rig. Yeah, so good. These pickups are sounding great though. I am definitely going to use this guitar more often now. So really, really cool. Yes, and just mentioned, if you are just joining, I'm Thomas McRocklin. If you have any questions on triple play or Fishman Fluence, I'm hanging out. I'll be here for another 15 minutes or so, and I'll be back on streaming on my Twitch channel a little bit later today. We are going to be entering a second round of a solo competition today, which is going to be a lot of fun. And ooh, look what I've just found, a little bit of string. I was doing a restring on my Twitch channel just a few days ago, and I was clipping bits of string and I was not seeing where they were going, and now I found some. What's the epic name? What's the epic name? I'm not sure what the epic name is. Craig, sounds great, can't wait. Yeah. Rob, yeah, the classics sound good. Are they a bit less hotter than the moderns? I'd say the biggest difference for me, yeah, maybe slightly, but I do like a slightly lower output pickup. I wouldn't say, I mean, the classics are like, you know, designed to be like the kind of best classic sounding pickup that you've heard. So they're not really a heavy, high output pickup, but it doesn't mean the classics can't, you know, play really tight, genty, powerful metal sort of riffs as well. So for me, the difference between the classics and the moderns, I prefer the splits that's on the classics because it's a little bit more chimey. It's got that little bit more sparkle. Some people love that, and some people it's not their thing. And if you don't love those really sparkly sort of splits, then I would definitely check out the moderns instead. Can you split the pickups and get single coil? Oh yeah, great. So this one is wired with a super 5-way switch, so then I can get that 2 and 4 position. Now there's different ways that you could approach this as well. If I go back to my clean, give it a little tune up real quick, because I was just had this guitar delivered back from my guitar tech, and it does have fresh strings, and it's probably not super played in yet. So split sound 2 and 4. I have a Kiesel Delos which has the Fishman Classic on the bridge. Now that is actually wired in quite a different way. You guys might find this really interesting. Let me grab that guitar and I will show you, because it does kind of show you the power that you can get from one pickup. So this guitar, it's the Kiesel Delos. Now this one has the classics and also the Fishman single coils, and it is wired with a super 5-way. Hey Pat, welcome. So it does have a HSS configuration, but with a super 5-way switch on this one. And this guitar is set up so it can actually do full splits from this pickup. Now this is really kind of cool. This is the first time I've ever seen this happen, actually, or seen this be possible. close enough. So basically, on this guitar, it's HSS, 5-way splits. I'm gonna turn the crystal effect off because you've just got to hear this. It's like pretty crazy. Let's turn that off. That's this one here. Split those. It's all right, Donald. Welcome. Really cool. Let's go that middle pickup. Let's go on that next split. Now, this is the humbucker. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Normally, that is it. You are out. You've done all your sounds, but with a push-pull, we can turn this humbucker into a single coil, which is like, for me, that was once I figured that out, I was like, whoa, that is crazy. So we can get that real single coil right at the sort of bridge position sound. Put that back down. So it's like the most versatile set of pickups you can get. It sounds so good. Even with gain. Really cool. Yeah, I like this one a lot too, Rob. It's a great guitar. So yeah, the classics with HSS, with the single coils, with the Fender Super 5-way switch can be such a good, versatile, I mean, I can't think of a more versatile combination than that, actually. Really like it. Issei, what is up? Yeah, exactly, Martin. That's a good shout, you know, no noise. And it was one of the first things I noticed when I played on a big stage, very loud, that how low and how little I was getting. Other guitarists, their guitars were squealing, but these pickups on a big stage were like very controlled, really good. So yeah, it's another benefit. Or if you're sitting recording with Fishman Fluence pickup in front of your computer, you remember that thing that everybody does where you kind of you're moving around looking for that sweet spot? Well, you're pretty okay with these. Yeah, the snake hiss. Yeah, so guys, I am right up to date on the chat if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, or potentially even Twitch. Then absolutely fire your question into the chat. I can read all three. And yeah. And basically, what we probably sounds like we're going to do is maybe next week we'll jump into some triple play action. I'll get a couple of sounds prepared. Build a track up. Should be good. Should be fun. So I'm going to do one more jam in G. Blues in G. We are feeling the bluesy moods today. And whilst I'm jamming, this will be a chance to chop up some questions, and well, you don't need to chop them up at all really, you just need to type them into the chat. And can the triple play handle vibrato? Yes, it can. It can handle vibrato, bends, sweeping, lots of stuff. So Issei, tune in next week and we'll actually put all of that stuff to the test. Is it still possible to submit one of my Ableton dance songs or clips for you to jam over? How? VNC Rockstar, that is a Shred Club option. So yes, so if you're a subscriber of my Twitch channel, you'll get added to the hidden channels which we have on Discord, and that's where members can submit their backing tracks. You can put a WAV file, MP3, or a YouTube link, and usually on the next stream I will jam over your track. So it's always a lot of fun to do that. So yeah, and remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to my Twitch channel using that. So that is that's great. Let's just have a little bit of a jam in blues and G. That's awesome, VNC. Definitely join the Twitch chat. Triple play things work with the piezo sensor. It could work together, but it's its own separate thing. Are you allowed to use a trem in blues? Is that a thing, guys? What about this? Are we allowed to do that in blues? Tapping. What about some diminished? Are we allowed diminished in blues? Who cares? Sounds fab. That'll work, Craig. Oh, we sound like we were choking a duck there. What about sweeping? Just check the rule book, it's permitted. Cygnus in the house. Donald, as long as they are in 7th, Stop doing that, just play Penta at 90 BPM. As it fits, as long as it fits. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this last hour hanging out, talking some Fishman chat. We will do it again next week. Shred Club will be going on today if you guys want to hang out with me on my Twitch channel later on today at 9 PM UK. Next week I think we're going to fire up the triple play a little bit more than what we did today and push that a little bit towards its limits. Do the vibrato thing, do the sweeping thing, see what we can get up to with some triple play action. But is there any final questions that I can possibly answer before I climb out of my window, down my slide? The Pentecostal scale, oh man, I remember that. Rob, yeah, see you later on Twitch, that would be awesome. We're going to try and fire up round 2 today. I'm going to invite Tim Hutch from my band, McRocklin and Hutch. He's going to be on the stream today. And we are going to select 20 guitarists to go through to round 2. It's going to be difficult, but it's going to be fun. Also, the winner of a Black Star amp giveaway is also going to be revealed on that too. So it's going to be an action-packed Twitch event at 9 PM today. Mina, thank you, and to you too, buddy. Thank you everybody for hanging out today. It's been a blast, and Bookmark this time will be here again next week, and we'll do it all again. How close do I live to the Newcastle brewery? I'm not sure how far that brewery is. Is it in town? Where is it? I have no idea. Thanks for the Fishman Fluence chat only today. Looking forward to the triple play live stream. Absolutely. No, it's good. It's good. I think it gives us a little bit of time and space, you know, just to actually just go into a little bit more detail. So, yeah, it's probably not far away. It's not probably far away. All right, guys, you be safe for now, and I will see you a little bit later, 9 PM, which is 3 hours from now on my Twitch channel, and we'll see what we get up to over there. So you guys have an awesome weekend, and I'll catch you a little bit later. All right, everybody, you take care. See you